Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for following up this channel. Really appreciate it. And then those are tuning in for the very first time, my name is Rodner Kot. I'm an academic. And then so this channel is all about sharing scholarships, information and bursaries, and also travels experiences that will be coming very soon. So today I've got good news for you. Some of you have been asking me, Rodney, can you search for undergraduate scholarships because I want to go and study abroad? And I said I'm going to do my best. Well, the answer is here because we've got the Government of Ireland scholarships, which are funding for undergrads and also for postgraduate studies. So I'm hoping that you're going to make that application, and then so that you can get that opportunity of a lifetime to pursue a 1-year master's degree, or even a 3-year or 4-year for PhD, and also roughly 3-4 years for an undergrad. So thank you so much. So I've said, if you have not subscribed to the channel, just hit the subscribe button. All right, so let me take you through the process of how to apply. However, two important things: ensure that you get your recommendation letters in place, and number two, ensure that you have your IELTS or your TOEFL English examination in place, because those are very much crucial to apply. And also the last part, which is very much important, is that before you apply for this scholarship, you should have applied for admission in universities in Ireland, so that by the time you make this application by the 26th of March 2021, you have already received your offer letter. All right, so let's go through the process.
All right, guys. So in terms of the application process, what you will need to do is to first sign up to the Higher Education Authority. There's a link that I've put in here. Here it is, and I'm still going to put it on the description box for you to be able to click on it. And because you have to sign up to their portal first before you can make the application. So you're gonna click on sign up there, put your information, your email address, your password, and confirm it, and then you click here to certify that everything that you've provided is you agree with the data collection notice, that details, and then thereafter you'll just sign up. But because I've already signed up, I'm just gonna go back here and then sign in to the application portal. And as I've said that you'll first need to make an application at the universities, depending on the type of course that you want to do. So you can see that this is the profile that I've created. So in terms of, and here on part of the profile, you will have to click on here just to put in your name and surname, so that you save the changes. And then the other things that there is detailed instruction that you can click on this part. So here they can show you like what is it that you are expected to do in terms of all the processes. So it's a very good guideline that you can also use just to get more information on in terms of what is it that is expected from you. And then so because there are sections here of the application process, there is a primary or personal details. So because I've completed some of the things, so you can also go in there and then you populate the information, your names, your origin, age, and also your passport. You're gonna also include it there. And then you're gonna go into your eligibility just to check as to which country you're coming in from, because people who are under the European Union are not supposed to apply for this scholarship. So they're gonna ask you questions if you are staying outside the EU, if you have a conditional or final offer from an Irish higher education institution. Remember, before you make this application, you have to have applied for admission at a higher institution in Ireland. So you're gonna populate that information there, and thereafter you're gonna have your details of offer. So meaning that if already you have a conditional or a final offer letter, then you'll indicate which program is it, for the bachelor's or also for a PhD or a master's, or here it's undergrad. So you will have to populate that information there, and then you're gonna go back and then continue to your academic or work experiences. So here you'll also indicate in terms of where you have studied your undergrad or your postgrad, and also to check the issue of the grade achievement with the pass. Because remember, there are grading scales. There are some universities will say if it's a first class honors, a second class, you know, those things. And then, however, like, because in South Africa, like, some universities don't do the grading scale. So you can also indicate when did you complete, and also you list your academic achievements, honors or prizes you have received. Just like myself, I was awarded an exchange program by DA to Germany. So you're gonna indicate list project. You have done project in the past. You can also explain what the project was all about, your academic work, your work experience for internship, commencing with the most recent. So here you're going to indicate in terms of your internships, if you've done internships, or if you are working, your experience from when, and all those important things that are needed. And then moving forward, we're gonna go to your personal statements and referees. Remember, you'll also have to write the personal statement. There's a video that I've done on personal statement, how to write it. And then I'm glad that some of the people who are following this channel have done exceptionally well, and then they even managed to secure interviews, because the personal statement is the most important part of your application. So here they're going to describe why you should become a Government of Ireland International Education Scholarship scholar. So here you make reference to a candidate profile in the call for application. So because there is a call, remember, for your application. So here you're going to read through. I'm going to put this in the description box also. So you're going to read through this in terms of what is it that is expected from you, and going into this, because I won't go into details in terms of everything, because some of the things you just need to read through, and then if you have some questions, then you will ask me. So you can even see there are also points in terms of how many marks this will have to be able to apply for it. So here you can even see that there's what is the benefit of becoming a JS scholar to yourself, personal and professionally. So you can include why do you want to be awarded this scholarship and go and study in Ireland? What is it that you're going to benefit? How is it going to improve your career? You know, you're going to explain those things. As a JS scholar, how will you extend yourself beyond your project studies to become actively involved in the Irish society? Remember, the Irish government in different countries and their embassies, they support different programs. So you'll have to also to read through about what the work that the Irish government is doing in your country. So you'll be able to understand what is it that you can do upon returning, also and linking with the Irish organizations. And then I'm explaining the extent to which you have a long-term interest in Ireland, and how will you promote links with the island during your time as a GOI-IES scholar and following your studies. So here you're going to do, like, when you are completing your studies, what are the links that you are going to have, or what is the relationship that you feel that you are going to build with the island society or the country as a whole after completing the program. References. References is basically people who know you, either who have taught you or your supervisors at work, who believe that you have the capacity to or the ability to complete a program in Ireland. So they say, please provide the details of your two referees. Your completed letters of references from your two referees should be attached to your application. So here it means that you must communicate with those people that you want them to be your referees, and then their name, the referee number one, and then their address, if it's a lecturer at the university or professors, their position, email addresses, and then you upload the letter of reference, because they have to write the letter of your reference. You know, for instance, in some scholarships, what they do, they expect you to give information, the details of your referees, and then they will send the referee an email to complete that reference. So this one you can still attach it. So that's what you also do to the second one. And then moving forward to the last part, is a declaration and signature, which is also required. So it's a very, very, very short application. And then so you declare, you know, I confirm that the information supplied is correct, so I did not do fraudulent things. You must agree there, and then name of your applicant, signature, and the date. And then you gonna mark as complete, and then you are going to send the application. So that's basically what you do over here. And then so in terms of the applications, remember the documents that I spoke to you about, they are going to actually give you direction in terms of the universities or the colleges that the Irish government is working with. in terms of the programs that you are supposed to do. So you can see there are 32 days remaining. So you have to do it, guys. You have to make an application. So remember, you also need to apply for admission at the universities. So before you make an application there.
Guys, well, I hope that was helpful, and I believe that you've seen that the application process is quite simple. As long as you've got all the required documents in place, then it becomes very, very much simple. So please make those application as soon as possible for admission, and then you can come back and make this one for your scholarship application. So I hope this was helpful, and then that you're gonna try it, man, because you know what, it's very much important that don't fail to try, but rather try and fail. Right, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button once again. Let's make the channel grow, and then we're gonna talk next week.